Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing today? I am doing exactly how I'm always doing. So if you could do me a favor and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell to do the thing, I won't have to say it anymore because people will just do it. I'm trying to cry for a plea of help. Like, I cannot do this anymore. It's like every time I even try that shit, it just doesn't work for me. Okay, I'm just not that, I'm just not, I'm not capable of being a fucking format YouTuber. It's not happening. Okay, so as the title was over there and showing you, and you guys know I react like literally, with you. I have not read this yet. Black Lives Matter has released a statement on Cuba. Now, in my preferential hometown of the city of New York, I cannot believe that we are about to probably, maybe, assuredly elect a cop to be the mayor after we literally was like a cab the whole time leading up to it. Part of that is my fault. I want to take a moment real quick before we jump into this to apologize because I very well got swept up into the oh shit, fuck me, no. God damn it. All that background noise. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're still here. I want to take a moment and apologize because I definitely got swept up in the Andrew Yang hate. Like he was the candidate to go. I really let a lot of these candidates slip under my radar, and I released a very comprehensive, anyway, but a very late mayoral voting guide that was 47 minutes long, and it's like people should have had that guide like months ago. I apologize for that. It's not like it's my job to do that shit, but I apologize because like if I had a voice in any form or fashion, as you guys know, I ran for mayor, sort of, kinda, and got votes, like sort of, kinda. I don't know how that happened. I'm still on that. I believe that even in the interest of two people watching a video, that's two votes that could have changed, or that's two different conversations that could have been had in a bigger group of people, and that might have changed more. You gotta be on point with these things. Speaking of being on point, more Gmail. Black Lives Matter has released a statement on Cuba. Black Lives Matter condemns the U.S. federal government's inhumane treatment of Cubans and urges it to immediately lift the economic embargo. This cruel and inhumane policy, instituted with the explicit intention of destabilizing the country and undermining Cubans' right to choose their own government, is at the heart of Cuba's current crisis. Since 1962, the United States has forced pain and suffering on the people of Cuba by cutting off food, medicine, and supplies, costing the tiny island nation an estimated $130 billion. Without that money, it is harder for Cuba to acquire medical equipment needed to develop its own COVID-19 vaccines and equipment for food production. This comes in spite of the country's strong medical care and history of lending doctors and nurses to disasters around the world. The people of Cuba are being punished by the U.S. government. Hold up. Because the country has maintained its commitment to sovereignty and self-determination. United States leaders have tried to crush this revolution for decades. Instead of international amity, respect, and goodwill, the U.S. government has only instigated suffering for the country's 11 million people, of which 4 million are black and brown. Cuba has historically demonstrated solidarity with oppressed peoples of African descent, from protecting black revolutionaries like Assata Shakur through granting her asylum to supporting black liberation struggles in Angola, Mozambique, Guinea, and South Africa. Now we look to President Biden to end the embargo, something Barack Obama called for in 2016. This embargo is a blatant human rights violation and it must come to an end. Wait. Yeah. I'm confused. Am I bugging? Am I bugging? Hold up, wait, hold on, wait. Because as you could tell, I looked at least some of the replies and I saw most of them were negative. Is that not the thing? Is that not like what um I was gonna say goddamn Hassan Minaj. That's the other Hassan. Hassan, the newscaster. Um is that not the med take? Is that not hit like are we not is I don't know how to cover this because it's like what the fuck are the replies then? Yes, Cuba's government is like doing the thing. Yeah, we got that. But like, why would Black Lives Matter go after the Cuban government when the U.S. is embargo? The whole rule of law was supposed to. Oh my. Okay, so maybe I'm bugging, but now this feels like agitprop. Oh my god. Yeah. Raising awareness and seeking to resolve racism is perpetual. Yeah. So this is I got banned from streams because I asked why don't they live in commie countries if they hate America because wait, what? Hold on, wait. I gotta unpack that real quick. Hold on, what? Give me 1 second. I gotta unpack that. I gotta unpack that. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Yeah, that's the first like point. I don't think they hate America. Um, I think you have a very spun idea of what communism entails. I have great pieces on that if you'd like it. I have great pieces on it if you like it. Okay, so now that I see what the statement is, now I'm going to like put these replies into point here. Not sure this communist society can't succeed without access to capitalist societies is making the point that they think they're making. That doesn't make any sense. I'd welcome you to find a capitalist island the size of Cuba that could survive such an embargo for 60 years, least of all while becoming a leading figure in modern medicine. Yeah. This is such an interesting take. If communism is better than capitalism, why do they need the. Ah! Oh, shit. They don't know what embargo means. That's what this is about. We're going to do this right now. An embargo is a government order that restricts commerce with a specified country or the exchange of specific goods. An embargo is usually created as a result of unfavorable political or economic circumstances between nations. It is designed to isolate a country and create difficulties for its governing body, forcing it to act on the issue that led to the embargo. Okay, I'm gonna launch into an argument real quick since that's where that thread was headed. I gotta work on explaining to people. Okay, fuck it, it's capitalist time. You dumb. Okay, just look. Okay, before I go all rage mode, let's spin the block. Capitalist time, right? You have a product. Somebody else has a product. These two are like very similar, but just different enough where people can get the same experience, but it'll be a unique one based on which one we pick. We can literally fill out all of the products on Earth, not all of them, but most of the products on Earth like that. Nintendo Switch or PS4. You are playing video games. That is the end result, but different experience, but unique experiences, right? Okay, we get it. If at any point you have a lead on your competition, you smoke them. You do not want them to be competition. You want all the customers. You want all the sales. You do not want that person to persevere. The way you climb up and win capitalism is by literally at some point in the chain of command, you have to exploit somebody. If you paid out every dollar that you ever made from your corporation to every person, you wouldn't have profit. Profit leads people to invest, and investments means more profits. So you can buy low, sell high. Like, it's so ironic that everybody knows that about the stock market and doesn't think the entire economy isn't based on that. It is all competition. Motherfucking content creation is a form of it. Who gets the most views? Who's getting invited to the YouTube awards? Who's getting most subscribers gained in a month? The metrics are all about like the audience you have. A lot of our society is based on audiences. Oh, ratio, more likes. Like it's everything, bro. A lot. There are obviously plenty of things on this earth that are not that. We're not saying doom and gloom. We're not saying I hate you. It's you need to okay, so we're this is still capitalist time, right? So I want you to picture this for me. If the US runs on a system of literally shoving people down, it's all of its citizens, all the way from politics to menial convenience, if all of those people all at once run a society, and a society that works different from them is working better, and the prospect of that other society is starting to become popular, then do me a favor and understand, why do you think we wouldn't create a system that makes it feel unpopular? Less than, we want all the customers. Capitalism freed the slaves. Like, the sentiment that white people in America have done more to end slavery than anyone else. Tie that in with American national and peer. Tie that in with American exceptionalism. Is it really? Are you really like sure you know what you know? Are you sure 110% that this thread of ideas in your head are all tied around things you actually believe in, or things that just make sense in the framework it's been given to you? Modern education, we just put out a piece on that. Frameworks. What do you know about any other economic or political system and how it plays out? Because then, after you've thought about that entire capitalist moment, I want to ask you a question. Go all the way back to the beginning of this point. Do you think it's funny that the US seems to perpetuate acts or actions against other countries that seem to destabilize it, and then all of a sudden we read about them and we hear about them, and it's like they're doing bad all on their own? That don't sound funny to you? That don't sound funny to you? That's not weird? Every communist society I've heard had dictators and breadlines. Okay, take that sentiment and add context around it. What was going on at the times that are so heavily highlighted in these societies? Let's go back before the invention of capitalism. Imagine how weird it must be For you to hold an identity, a belief, and not know the other side of the coin. Nothing on earth is perfect. No one, yeah, oh God, imagine. I'm about to have another conversation based on that comment. The feel of a dynamic in just a city creates such a long thread of ideas. I'm sorry that I'm getting into the philosophy side of it, but just like the embargo is like half the reason that the government took more power, which led to the positives being overshadowed by completely. Sorry, I got to do one thing real quick. I don't know what's going on over here, but I'm gonna just gonna do that. Just gonna do that. That seemed to be getting weird. Sorry. What on earth creates such a heavy level of skepticism in what you hear, but what gives you the comfort in what you know? Oh, the communists have riots in the streets and they're doing this and that, and it's like, but you guys support people who do the dumb shit that you complain about in your face on television, caught in 4K. This stream is in 4K. What are you seeing? Okay, so the title list will be Black Lives Matter doing bad. I guess not. They tried to get us. That's agitprop. Oh, the U.S. is at the center of everything, bro. We destabilize people. We even in the whitest schools, and I mean the whitest, privileged, most like America is awesome schools. Even they teach that we fucking did that shit to Cuba. Even they teach it. And it's like, what is it? I swear to God, it's either like a little like paragraph in a chapter or like it's like 2 pages. But like, oh my God, how are you supposed to learn American history in 400 pages? The beginning. We got mad and we threw the AT out. So they was like, we gonna come get you. Like, that's how little. Oh my God. Oh my God.